If what you're interested in is a story about forgiveness, then you might like A Family of Strangers by Casey Bell. Hi, this is Maria from Read Fine Books, and this is a review of a book I didn't quite enjoy. Reading the blurb, I had high hopes for this one. I actually liked the main idea, forgiveness. So taken to extremes here, I found it had a good message. The intent was admirable, but the execution not so much. I will add here a trigger warning. This book involves talking about rape. There aren't many details about it, but there is talk about it. If this is a trigger to you, you should certainly avoid it. Back to the plot. Bobby Sampson is a 10-year-old. He's been rejected by now by every foster family he's been to. When he finally finds a good adoptive parent, his real parents show up. They are not the best. His mother, Sarah Sampson, has an interesting story about how Bobby was given for adoption by her ex-husband. She was tricked into going out with him, and in the meantime someone gave Bobby up for adoption. She has been searching for him ever since. When she finds him, she wants to be part of his life no matter what. So she is willing to put up with any conditions his adoptive parent and social worker William might have. His real father, on the other hand, Sean, is currently in jail. I don't remember if there is a reason for which he's currently in jail, but it doesn't matter, he's in jail. And they all agree Bobby shouldn't know the truth about his family until his 16th birthday. He's currently 10. That was a bit arbitrary, but fine. However, of course, nothing goes as planned. So, while the premise might be good, this book was terrible for me. And it was so because of the writing. I won't go into spelling or grammar mistakes, though I spotted a few, though my native language isn't English. In the end, those are mistakes that can be fixed. They are no big deal. However, the true problem for me, it was the writing. First of all, I recognize dialogues can be tricky to handle as a writer, but the dialogues here were extremely detailed and completely unnecessarily so. I think dialogues should advance the plot. They are there to make the book more dynamic, but in order to do that, they should be rather short and exclude small talk. Of course, when in real life you enter a room, you say hello, you exchange a few pleasantries, but in a book, those are meaningless. They don't do anything for the book, and they become annoying when used in absolutely every dialogue. They make the book longer without adding value to it. Reading A Family of Strangers, all I can think about is get to the point already. That is even more so because in this book dialogue is king. There are no descriptions, no setting scenes, no explaining of characters' feelings, no nothing. Only dialogue. It really felt more like a play rather than a novel. And that wouldn't have been at all bad if the dialogue was meaningful, but it wasn't. There was a lot of pleasantries, a lot of hello, goodbye, how are you, fine, thank you, bye. Nothing important. You cut all these things and the book is cut in half, really. Another issue I have with these dialogues is their cues. They seem very unnatural and disturbing. I'll have a quote here to prove my point. William's door to his house opens and William, Bobby, Richard, Carla and Richie enter the room. Richard speaks. Goodness, Bobby, you keep this up, you might be the youngest pro baseball player in the world, William responds. He did play a good game today. You made the parents of the other team mad, Bobby speaks. Dad, may Richie and I go upstairs and play my new game? William answers. If his parents say it's okay with me. Clara responds. Just for a little while. It's late. Richie responds. Thank you, William. Thank you, Mom. Bobby follows. Thank you, Mrs. Carla. Thank you, Dad. Bobby and Richie run upstairs. William responds. Walk, please. Given the amount of dialogue and the lack of descriptions, characters don't have an opportunity to shine at all. They feel very underdeveloped. With the little we know about them stated directly, it was impossible to empathize with characters at all. They lack depth. They feel like caricatures. We know extremely little about them. There is even a character, William's mother, who appears at one point in the novel, and she has only one scene where she meets Bobby, and that is it. There's no consequence after that scene, nothing. There was no point she was in the novel at all. All in all, this felt like a moralistic feel-good story from the Bible, actually. It called upon faith and our lack of right to judge to make us forgive fully, completely, wholeheartedly. I didn't find that convincing at all, sadly, and it was because I couldn't connect with the character. I rationally understand the message, I applaud it, but it didn't feel believable at all. The characters didn't really work to put it in place, because forgiveness should take a toll. It should be emotional, it should take some work, and I, as a reader, could not see the work the character has done in order to forgive. I want to see the process as a reader. I want to be moved by forgiveness and see the scars, see how they heal. It should be something messy. Here it wasn't at all. The way this book puts it is, you go to a trauma, you heal, you forgive your abuser. Simple. No problem at all. Easy. Painless. And that is just not how things go. If there is no emotion, there is no message. So do I recommend this book? Sure. If you know what you get yourself into. A lot of dialogue. In my opinion, the message, though very good, it didn't come across at all because of the characters and the plot and everything about it. So read it at your own risk. And I can't say not read it, because apparently I'm the only one who has this opinion. The book currently on Goodreads has only 5-star reviews, so I don't know what's that about. So perhaps the best idea is to read some of the quotes and see if the book resonates with you in any way. I also have a disclaimer to make. I received this book for free in exchange for an honest review, and there you have it, the honest review. I didn't really enjoy it. I'm sorry. The fact that I received it for free hasn't swayed my opinion at all. This is Maria from Read Fine Books. Thank you for watching.